We are outside, and in a second you will see why. We're talking about celebrating with champagne. Of course, with New Year's right around the corner, a lot of people doing that.
We have Chris here from Frisco's, the Double Eagle Steakhouse, and we are popping bottles, getting ready for 2020.
Yeah. Well, Chris, you have to, if you're going to have champagne, you've got to do it properly. Right?
Absolutely. Well, you know, the first thing you want to do is we want to make sure you're safe at this, but we're going to go ahead and savor some champagne today. But champagne is one of those all-around fantastic drinks to have with any food. It's great with shrimp. It's the traditional is with oysters on the half shell. It goes great with steak because of the high acidity. It really cuts through that fat. Crab cakes. It's all around fantastic stuff. And champagne, you know, it can only be made in Champagne, France. Everywhere else is called bubble, sparkling wines and stuff like that. So we have Prosecco here.
It's basically pop at that.
Yeah. We've got Cava, we've got Prosecco, we've got some wine from the Central Vineyards of France, which is a little bit sweet. Most of them are usually dry.
Okay.
So for all purposes of
is this for real?
This is for real, yeah. So let's be safe. You know, no matter what, you know, you don't want to go ring in the new year with some injuries to you.
Well, yeah, things could go terribly wrong. Put that down, Kirk.
So let's go ahead and do this right. You want to get something over your eyes. You want to get something in your hand. And I've already taken the liberty of taking off all the wrapping around the top of the bottle.
So take the wrapper off first.
Yeah.
So why do they do the sabering, though? Is it just kind of the pomp and circumstance?
Yeah, it goes back to Napoleonic days. So
Okay.
when they won a battle, they would use champagne and they would saber it with their sabers.
After they fight to the death?
Exactly. So
those who are still alive.
Celebrate.
you always leave the cage on because there's 12 atmospheres of pressure in here, and it can certainly hurt somebody. But when you're savoring champagne, you're going to take that off. So that's where I'm going to wear a glove, and I'm going to take that off. And you want to find the seam in the bottle. There's a seam right there. You can probably see it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm going to run the saber down this bottle 3 times. And the first 2 times is just to put like hairline fractures in the top of the bottle.
Do we need to step back?
No, you're fine. You're fine right there.
Well, and you're being safe.
fine
You're
right
pointing
there.
it away from
Right.
people.
Pointing away from
Okay.
people.
We'll stay behind the sword.
And this saber is actually made specifically for doing this. So it's actually dull. You know, it doesn't hurt anybody. So I'm going to tap the top of this 3 times. The 3rd time is it goes right through.
Okay.
So, and I'm going to follow the seam of the bottle. So 1, 2.
Happy 2020, everybody!
Happy New Year. Well, I noticed the top of the bottle actually came off. Is that normal?
Yeah, it all comes off, and there's so much pressure in there that there's no glass or anything inside the bottle. And as you can see, it puts a perfectly, just a really nice cut over the top of the bottle.
Now pour yourself a glass and let's do a toast.
Let's do a toast because it's the last day of the year. We're going to be bringing in 2020 tomorrow. So
to 2020.
To 2020.
So losing weight and better,
going to the gym,
better days.
eating better.
I don't know. Whatever.
Come on down. Yeah, Frisco's Double Eagle Steakhouse. So thank you so much.
you.
Pleasure to have you.
Thank you for coming down, Chris. And a great way. Hopefully, be safe if you're sabering this New Year's.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.